Prepare for a roller coaster ride of feasts, treats and temptations when you experience the soul-stirring scenery, beautiful big cities, romantic palaces and half-timbered towns of Germany. You'll encounter history in towns where streets were laid out long before Columbus set sail, and in castles that loom above age-old villages where flower boxes billow with crimson geraniums. The great cities, including Berlin, Munich and Hamburg, will wow you with a cultural kaleidoscope that spans the arc from art museums and highbrow opera to naughty cabaret and underground clubs. Wherever you go, Romanesque, Gothic and Baroque classics rub rafters with architectural creations from modern masters. These are the top places to visit on your trip to Germany. Berlin. Berlin's alternative edge, exciting food scene, palpable history and urban glamour never fail to enthrall and enchant. More than a quarter century after the Berlin Wall's collapse, the German capital has grown up without relinquishing its indie spirit and penchant for creative improvisation. There's haute cuisine in a former brewery, all-night parties in power stations and world-class art in a World War II bunker. Visit major historical sites, including the Reichstag, Brandenburger Tor and Checkpoint Charlie, then feast on a smorgasbord of culture in myriad museums. Munich. If you are looking for alpine clichés, Munich will hand them to you in one chic and compact package. But the Bavarian capital also has plenty of unexpected trump cards under its often bright blue skies. Here, folklore and age-old traditions exist side by side with sleek BMWs, designer boutiques and high-powered industry. The city's museums showcase everything from artistic masterpieces to technological treasures and Oktoberfest history, while its music and cultural scenes are second only to those found in Berlin. Schloss Neuschwanstein. Commissioned by Bavaria's most celebrated 19th-century monarch, King Ludwig II, Schloss Neuschwanstein rises from the mysterious alpine forests like a bedtime storybook illustration. Inside, the make-believe continues, with chambers and halls reflecting Ludwig's obsession with the mythical Teutonic past and his admiration of composer Wagner, and a confection that puts even the flashiest oligarch's palazzo in the shade. This sugary folly is said to have inspired Walt's castle at Disney World. Now it inspires tourist masses to make the pilgrimage along the romantic road, which culminates at its gates. Black Forest. Mist, snow or shine, the deep, dark Black Forest is just beautiful. If it's back to nature moments you're after, this sylvan slice of southwestern Germany is the place to linger. Every valley reveals new surprises, half-timbered villages looking every inch a fairy tale fantasy, thunderous waterfalls, cuckoo clocks the size of houses. Breathe in the fresh air, drive roller coaster roads to middle-of-nowhere lakes, have a slice of the Black Forest's famous cake, walk it off on a gorgeously wooded trail and then hide away in a heavy-lidded farmhouse. Rhine Valley. As the mighty Rhine flows from Rudolphin to Koblenz, a landscape's unique face-off between rock and water creates a magical mix of the wild, the agricultural, the medieval, and the modern in the Rhine Valley. From every riverside village, trails take you through vineyards and forests, up to panoramic viewpoints and massive stone fortresses, and back to a romantic evening spent sampling the local wines. Heidelberg. The 19th century Romantics found sublime beauty and spiritual inspiration in Heidelberg, Germany's oldest university town, and so, in his way, did Mark Twain, who was beguiled by the ruins of the hillside castle. Generations of students have attended lectures, sung lustily with beer steins in hand, carved their names into tavern tables and, occasionally, been sent to the student jail. All of this has left its mark on the modern-day city, where age-old traditions endure alongside world-class research, innovative cultural events and a sometimes raucous nightlife scene. Dresden. The apocalypse came on a cold February night in 1945. Hours of carpet bombing reduced Dresden, nicknamed Germany's Florence on the Elbe, to a smoldering pile of bricks. The dead Dresden's comeback is nothing short of a miracle. Reconstructed architectural jewels pair with stunning art collections that justify the city's place in the pantheon of European cultural capitals. Add to that a contagiously energetic pub quarter, Daniel Libeskind's dramatically redesigned military history museum and a tiara of villas and palaces lining up along the river, and you've got one enticing package of discovery. Cologne. At unexpected moments you see it, Cologne's cathedral, the city's twin-towered icon, looming over an urban vista and the timeless course of the Rhine. You can feel the echoes of the passage of time as you sit in its soaring stained glass lid and artwork-filled interior. Led by its famous cathedral, Cologne offers a mother lode of attractions. The city's museum landscape is especially strong when it comes to art, but also has something in store for fans of chocolate, sports and even Roman history. Cologne is like a living textbook on history and architecture. Drifting about town you'll stumble upon an ancient Roman wall, medieval churches galore, nondescript post-war buildings, avant-garde structures and a new post-modern quarter right on the Rhine. Hamburg. Anyone who thinks Germany doesn't have around-the-clock delights hasn't been to Hamburg. This ancient, wealthy city on the Elbe traces its roots back to the Hanseatic League, a federation of cities and towns formed in the 12th century and beyond. By day you can tour its magnificent port, explore its history in restored quarters and discover shops selling goods you didn't think were sold. By night, some of Europe's best music clubs pull in visitors, and diversions for virtually every other taste are plentiful as well. And then, another Hamburg day begins. Frankfurt. Germany's financial capital, Frankfurt may first appear all buttoned up, but behind the corporate demeanor lurks a city brimming with cultural, culinary and shopping diversions. The best way to discover the city's soul is to head away from the high-rises. It's easy to join frisbee-tossing locals in the grassy parkland along the main river, grab an espresso at an old-time cafe, go museum hopping along the riverbank and sip tarte Belwae while tucking into hearty local fare at a wood-paneled tavern.